Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi. Welcome to the Jaguar's Den. My name is Jenny Jaguar, and this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits and karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. So I'm about to get into a blockages and next 7-day priorities reading for my cancers, and I think that would end the last of the zodiac that I need to complete for this week before getting into next week. And I'm going to start that with Scorpio right after I get done with you, Cancer. So if you're new to my channel, I'm just going to give you a little bit of insight about the blockages reading, because we are all on a quest to achieve something in life, and we are always seeking answers to life's many questions. So this blockages reading is going to help us pinpoint what those blockages may be that could be keeping us from our goal, because it's always seeming like there's always some obstacle, some roadblock, be it a person, place, mindset, or I don't know, some reoccurring injury or reoccurring financial situation that always seems to stop you. Okay, so I'm going to do this each week, except for first week of the month. That's when I do goals and objectives. Shadow work, soul mirror readings, those are going to start in March. Okay, I need a break. I'll have more time in March. So without further ado, let's get it started. Got to end it on a good shuffle. All right, so Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on what my Cancer placements current blockages are? First card is who you are now. Page of Cups. Second card is what is stopping you. King of Wands. And what action? It's going to be the third card. What action you need to take? 3 cards came out. We got the 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, I don't see any. Well, the only water I see in this spread is who you are right now. So you must be making some money moves, because all I see are pentacles and fire energy. All right. So right now, maybe you have a creative opportunity. You're in your bag. You're offering things, or maybe you're just in a good mood, feeling lighthearted, free. You are collaborating with people. You're feeling motivated. You have the energy. Valentine's Day just happened, so maybe you gave your girl a little pickle tickle. I don't know. All right, you're feeling good. There's 3 of Pentacles with a Knight of Wands and a 10 of Pentacles. Like, that's not giving a lot of love, but it does seem like multiplying. So maybe you're spreading your love financially, business wise. This is what I'm saying. So what is blocking you is the King of Wands. I'm gonna have to clarify this, because this could be a person, this could be your energy that is blocking you. Maybe you aren't being the strong leader that you are supposed to be, because in the business sense, if you are currently in a Page of Cups energy, well, I don't know. So all right, here's an analogy. So if I am talking to a masculine Cancer, this is giving you right now are a Page of Cups. So you are kind of like Steve Urkel, okay? But what is blocking you is the King of Wands, which is like Stefan, okay? If you know anything about family matters, Stefan was like the sexier, charismatic, more straightforward alter ego of Steve Urkel, which was the dorky, friendly next door neighbor character. So, if you are trying to make business deals or something, you are not being as aggressive as you need to be. You need that fire and that drive. You're being passive with it. On the other hand, if this is in relationships, like you're not giving what it's supposed to give, like you need the passion, okay? You need the passion. But considering all I really see on the board is nothing but fire and earth, because even at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. So somebody making some money moves. That's all I'm saying. But anywho, Holy Spirit, can you clarify this King of Wands as it pertains to what's blocking? Yeah, you're not taking action. Maybe you have fire in your chart, but you're not taking action. Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. I mean, can you clarify this Three of Wands? What is that? 3, 7, 10? That's 2 10s on the board. Five of Cups. 2 of Wands. Clarify this Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so after a disappointment, you're decided to take some action. What is it? Some disappointment. Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles. So it's something you're trying to manifest, like a business venture, an offer or something that you're trying to grow. And maybe you're not sure if it's going to go through. Can you clarify this Ten of Pentacles? What is this? Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, maybe nobody wants me to say anything. But the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, with the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. This is giving me the energy of somebody trying to prolong an offer. Because they secretly want to hold on to their money. Can you clarify the Four of Pentacles? Can you clarify this Four of Pentacles for my Cancer placements? Strength. So maybe it's you being patient as you wait for this offer to come through. Anything else with this High Priestess? The Chariot. Can you give me something else? Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. This is even energy of, it's like things are secretly moving in the background and you're going to, and you're like checking in to check up on the status of a process or something, and they just get a little attitude like, what? I'll check on it. I don't know. But yeah, the Star and the Eight of Pentacles, I mean, it seems like it'll come out on top. But that is clarifying what's blocking you. So patience, I guess. Action to take. You got the Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. This is like talking to somebody and then going to somebody higher up. That is what it's giving me. Can you clarify this? You know what? Make this easier on myself. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this spirit as it pertains to what action my Cancer should take? And y'all, please remember, take what resonates. Trust your intuition. I don't want people to be like, well, I ain't do no deal because, you know, Jenny Jaguar said. No, trust your gut. But if this resonates with you, if you know you're dealing with the King of Pentacles, if you know you're not following up with people like you should, then take it as a sign. All right. So can you clarify what action my Cancer needs to take? Aww. Have faith. Fresh start. Listen. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Manifest. Compassion. And healing. Wow. Allow and bravery is at the bottom of the deck. So you are coming out of your comfort zone with something. With have faith, it's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything's going to be okay, yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. So Cancer, it seems like you're pushing the limits of what is possible for your life. You know how you could be somebody who is like, say you're somebody who goes, okay, first thing that just came to my mind, you're somebody who's going from paycheck to paycheck, and you're like, all right, I am not going to do this anymore. This is the last time. So you start saving, and you start recognizing the tension that comes up in your body when you feel like you're running low on money. You're just recognizing your triggers and your nervous system patterns connected to how you react towards money. And it could be maybe you had humble beginnings as a kid. You always worked in careers where you were overworked and underpaid. And so you just have built this thing around you to where this is how you expect things to be. And so you're shifting yourself into a new reality to where you're recognizing that you don't have to, you don't necessarily have to live impoverished to what is it? You don't have to live impoverished to not live paycheck to paycheck, but you can still enjoy your life too. I don't know. It's just, it kind of messed with me. It's just trying to find that balance, I guess. If when it comes to relationships, maybe it's you being comfortable being single, instead of forcing yourself to be in a relationship with somebody, even though you know that it's toxic. So yeah, And what is it? It's saying, listen, you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. And then also remember, because there is a thing that happens like when you're shifting from one reality, from one mindset to another. So shifting from survival mode to outer survival mode, like in relationships, recognizing that things that you were originally attracted to are now red flags. So if somebody just randomly starts getting flaky with you, instead of trying to chase them, you just like, oh wait, no, you have that switch, and it's like, this isn't attractive anymore. But the very first instance when it happens, when you have that switch, like, no, why would I chase this person? This is a red flag. And so it's like your old self fighting with your new self, like, oh no, I should reach out to him. I really should. Or I should reach out to her. I really should. But then your new self is like, you're good, Cancer. Cancer, we do not need to hit them up. Like, we will be okay. Okay. Let them, if they don't want to hit us up, Cancer will be okay. And so shifting from that, letting that loud, unhealed version of yourself die out as you shift into a new, more empowered version, can happen. Because it says your mind, body, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Also, it says you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, so try not to beat yourself up. If you're having delays, if you are slower around this time, be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, or horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. All right. And lastly, it says manifest. You're always manifesting whether you are aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. Okay? Now, that is your blockages reading. That was a little bit of a doozy. So, let's switch gears, and we are going to get into what you need to prioritize over the next 7 days. That may give us a little bit more insight as to what your blockages reading was talking about. So let's get into that. Remember, this is a 3-card spread as well. First card is your priority as it pertains to love. Second one is career. Third one is personal development or self-development. All right. So, Holy Spirit, can you give me insight as to what my Cancer placements need to prioritize over the next 7 days as it pertains to their love life, career, and self-development? Oh, that's not a pretty shuffle. There we go. Love, 3 of Swords. Career. I have back of the Emperor. Personal. Should I take this? Okay. I asked if I should, what is it? This card flipped over in my hand, and I asked if I should take it. And I clarified in another deck that had a yes or no. And the no card was the same 8 of Swords. So maybe you feel like you're stuck and bound, but you're really not. You're just not taking action. Maybe your unhealed self. Should I take this one? Okay. 8 of Cups. is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, maybe you feel like you're bound or you're stuck. What is that? Self-imprisonment. The self-imprisonment card twice. So maybe you are, oh, what was I going to say? It could be Cancer, that when you are stuck in your old mindset, it's hard for you to realize solutions that your future self would come up with. So, as a 9 to 5 entrepreneur, if you are used to getting a paycheck every 2 weeks, it's like, okay, I did the work. Wait, here comes the thing, or here comes the check. Entrepreneur doesn't have that same mindset. Whatever their business is, they have a set system and they know it works. So maybe for you, you need to have a set system for how that works. Now, child, I'm not gonna lie to you. In love, you have a disappointment. We have a 3 of Swords out here, so let's see what this is talking about. So here we go. So this one says, when you get this side in a reading, there is a card of heartbreak and betrayal. It only takes one sword to pierce the heart, and the emotions represented here are overkill. There may be deliberate cruelty or enjoyment in inflicting pain. You have fought well, but it's time to stop. If you are the one who is stabbing at the heart shield, recognize that the damage is done. You don't need to make it worse. Okay, so I don't. It maybe something over the next 7 days when it comes to love, you are going to recognize that you can't take something anymore. You're going to realize the injustice and you're going to finally walk away. My condolences. Let's get a little bit of insight or clarity. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this quick. Can you clarify this 3 of Swords that they need to prioritize over the next 7 days? Now, what is that? Going back to the blockages reading, what was that? The 3, it was the Page of Cups and King of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. So maybe it is something with a simple gesture with the fire sign, or maybe that was you, and you recognize it was betrayal that was sparked by the entire community. I don't know. Let's see. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this 3 of Swords? Oh, Lord. Karmic cycle, repetition, soul lesson, closure, I miss you, long distance, regret, 3's a crowd. This is giving karmic cycle. You walked away from it. They miss you, so they want you back into the threesome. Not threesome. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's your heartbroken, grief, emotional pain, shock. Yeah. Who is the one that misses? Who misses somebody? Happily ever after. This could be somebody that you thought you had a happily ever after with. Maybe that's what you miss. Yeah, you miss the family dynamic of it. Because it felt like home, possibly. But you realized you realized your worth, and you decided to get on your soul mission, your purpose, your path, whatever that is, and step away from this person. Any advice on how they need to prioritize this? Any advice on how they need to prioritize this? I apologize if I just made it seem like it was the man that wanted to come back. I mean, Cancer, take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates, okay? If you are a masculine Cancer, oh Lord, I hope you can hear this. If you are a masculine Cancer who misses the family dynamic that he was in, but recognizes that she hurt your feelings, she was stepping out. Who knows? You recognize your worth and decided to leave. Advice for the Three of Swords, next 7 days, what you need to prioritize. It said ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. I am taking this as either somebody that you actually know or your spirit team and spirit guides, and they can direct you accordingly. You're also being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. What is it? Maybe you're trying to rush to make a decision, but you should ask somebody first instead of rushing into it. So slow down. Yeah, it says slow down and be patient. If you're afraid to leave for whatever reason, you're probably holding on too tightly to a desired outcome. So you need to detach. Holding on to a desired outcome does also slow down the manifestation process. FYI, because you're so busy focused on what you don't have, you continue to put out that energy that you don't have it. And so it continuously stays out of reach. So just slow down, focus on, so take time and start just becoming aware of your thoughts. And honestly, that's why I made that my mind body mastery coaching program. It's not a coaching program, it's like a course, and it just helps you be more mindful in your actions and your habits so you can not hyper focus on your worries and stresses and finally be able to be healthier and happier without making it feel like work. Okay. But anywho, that's for love as it pertains to career. We have the back of the Emperor. So let's check this out. All right, so hold on. Okay, so when you get this side in a reading, you bear your responsibilities well, and you can be justifiably proud of what you have accomplished. But the strictness, with which you go about your duties is taking a toll on you. Not everything has to be set in stone. Leave some room for growth and change. If you are afraid to face the darker parts of yourself, you won't be able to help others with their own darkness. So, yeah, maybe a betrayal or heartbreak or disappointment or something happened, and you need to be able to do the shadow work around that. I mean, you're doing a good job, but the strictness of it all, the clarification card saying that you're holding on to something too tightly. Yeah. You need to go with the flow. All right. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Emperor card? Yeah, maybe you are taking the fun out of your job. maybe a disappointment happened and you're being too hard on yourself to be successful. Believe. Yeah. You know what? Just like this card believe came out, because sometimes sometimes if we had a failure or something that happened in the past, we have a subconscious, especially if that failure hit hard and that shit had like really set into your nervous system. It can be really hard, like no matter how hard you try to work towards that goal again, unless you work to heal that aspect of your nervous system, you will always self sabotage or something, because you don't have that subconscious belief that it will work. And once you figure out what that subconscious belief is, what triggered it, and rewire your nervous system, because a lot of people don't know how to heal their nervous system. And this is oftentimes why a lot of successful people, like, they know their birth chart, they know they're divine, they know they are so this and that, but they keep finding themselves in karmic cycles, karmic lessons, and this and that. It's because, like, there is a lesson that you haven't learned yet. And so you keep going into these same cycles. And so if you may find that, like, right before you reach your goal, you may find, like, say an athlete, like, man, every time I'm about to go to pro or go to the playoffs or whatever, I have an injury. Or it's like whenever I get so close to making a sale, then, something falls through. It's like that type of thing. So it can always be a different reason why it doesn't work, what broke down, what didn't happen. But at the same thing, it's all the same type of energy blocking you. And it could be that subconscious block, that nervous system imbalance that is rewiring you, that no, success is not safe. Taking this route is failure. This is not safe to take. So it's all about the belief. So you have to fully believe. And yes, you can fully believe, but if your nervous system is not healed, this is why they say do shadow work, do the inner healing. Okay, you got to do that. Yeah, and lighten up. In the back of the emperor say you're too strict on yourself. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, hard things happen. Celebrate. Did something just happen, Cancer, and you're beating yourself up because it's not the level of success that you wanted it to be? Come here. Give me your hand. Flip it over. Stop it. Go celebrating, okay? Be proud of yourself. Check in. Whatever it is you're pondering, take a moment to check in how you feel about it, okay? That lets you know, that gives you insight on how your nervous system is reacting towards your goals. Do you feel safe reaching your goals, or do you not feel safe toward your goals? Okay, there's some healing you got to do. Miracles, you're being asked to pay extra close to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and that are still to come. So it's giving the attitude of gratitude. Practice patience. That came out previously, as well as slow down and detach. You are holding on too closely to an outcome. All right. You need to take your mind off of things. Card at the bottom of the deck says allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Okay? Talk your ish, Cancer. All right. So for my entrepreneurs, I always do a special spread for y'all. And I guess I'm going extra long for y'all simply because y'all are last for the week. Gotta give y'all love. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this back of the Emperor as it pertains to my Cancer entrepreneurs? Master. Master how you handle your thoughts and emotions on a daily basis as a successful entrepreneur. Okay. A lot of people don't understand like how much emotional regulation and control goes into being an entrepreneur. Hats off. Well, hat stays on to you, but hats off to you. Yeah, join a community of entrepreneurs who can give you the love, support, and feedback you need to achieve your dreams. Next says brainstorm. Keep fresh ideas flowing for your business. If you feel stuck, take some quiet time with your journal and write down everything that comes. Shadow work. Okay. I have my shadow work workbook. Okay. In the description box, if you need it, child, it's free. It'll help you open your mind. All right. So, inspire. When you become influential in your field, you inspire people to step into their own greatness because you rose to your own first. So, this is not the time to back down. Okay. This is the time to keep moving. So, balance is the last card. Manifest amazing business results by staying in balance. Work hard, but take breaks to get back into ease and flow. Feel the joy as you work. There's a lot of balance. Have fun. You're too serious and you're holding on too much to something, a certain outcome. And do some shadow work. And then card at the bottom of the deck says believe. Believe keeps coming out. So do you believe or not? Okay. Or no. All right. Now for self-development, we have the 8 of Cups. And this is a little different. So let's see what it says. All right. So when you get this side in a reading, when matters of the heart have proven too painful to persist, there is no fault in walking away. There are many kinds of emotion. There are many kinds of emotional woundedness, and you can know best and only you can know the best way to care for yourself. Do not let others judge you. The path forward may be challenging, but often the hardest part is making the decision to cut your losses and leave behind what is broken. Okay? So, what are you holding on to? What are you refusing to let go of? How are you not allowing yourself to heal for the sake of other people's judgment or potential judgment? Okay. I don't know. You let me know. That's let's see, Holy Spirit, can you clarify what they may have to walk away from over the next 7 days as it pertains to self-development? Whatever, it's something that is too painful to persist. It could be whatever this heartbreak is that happened in love. Maybe that heartbreak in love made you bury yourself in work. And then when work stopped working, then it's just a whole bunch of feelings of disappointment, frustration, and pain that you can't ignore. Yeah, the King of Cups. That's you, Cancer. That's you, Cancer. Ooh. King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Strength card. We have the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Balance. Okay, Cancer. So maybe this is something having to do with either this is you being single or walking away from a business group or a job. But yeah, you're going to you're walking over the next 7 days, you're going to walk away from being stuck in indecision. Can you clarify this Ten of Swords? It may be like a shocking blow to the finances or something. Because the Ten of Swords is a 7. Oh, you know what? This come like over the next 7 days, you may come out on top and be strong and come out balanced after dealing with a betrayal. Like it may have been an attack or something in the workplace, or it might be, I don't know. What is this Seven of Wands? It's a lot of people. 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So there's like 3 people behind the scenes that aren't even openly attacking you. So over the next 7 days, you may find like 6 people, because in the 7 of Wands, you see 6 wands and you defending yourself. But with the 10 of Swords, that lets me know that there still may be 4 other people behind the scenes that still could have been orchestrating stuff or contributing to it. Considering how it's all about stability and Empress at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, you bring money to the table, okay? I don't know what you do in business, but you are probably the head honcho. You are the secret sauce. And although your company hates it, they need you, okay? And I don't know, maybe it might be painful, but maybe you got to realize you got to chalk it up. And maybe you need to realize that you don't need to be connected to anybody to be successful. You are the money magnet, Cancer. It's all you. So yeah. Let's close this out with some spiritual messages. Yeah, that 6 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Let me clarify this real quick. So the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck said, be careful that your charitable inclinations are born from compassion and kindness, not from a hidden agenda of control or superiority. Charity should not come with strings attached. If you are in a position to give, do it generously and respectfully. No one wants to be patronized or in emotional debt for accepting a favor. So maybe this is something you're going to realize over the next 7 days, that somebody was trying to come into union with you, trying to work things out with you, simply to flip the script and get you to do something for them out of emotional debt or for strings attached. And after realizing this, you may either pull yourself into your work or become too stricter, trying to resist the outcome. Maybe it's something that you're trying to avoid. It's giving scam. So I don't know. Be careful out there. Hopefully you watch this when you need to, okay? All right. So, We got the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. The bottom of the deck. All right, so they just let you know, don't let this stuff stress you out. All right, Cancer. You do, Cancer. Holy Spirit, you have any spiritual messages for my Cancer placement? Never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. Yeah. This is like recognizing that you are appreciated in the workforce and not valued. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for spirit and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Card at the bottom of the deck says your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally, but sensibly. All right. So, Cancer, this has been your blockages and next 7-day priority reading. If you like the way I read, please do not hesitate, okay, to like, drop a jaguar in the comments, or subscribe. All right, so I hope this helps, and don't forget to look in the description box for any resources to help you on your healing journey, because I am a health coach, life coach, holistic nutritionist, all of the things to offer the total healing services or resources for my busy professionals who are spiritually inclined. All right, so yeah, look in the description box for anything you need to know about me and this reading. So until next time, Cancer, happy healing.